Guys, it's official. I'm a LEGO ambassador. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Yes, it's official. Kiwi Modulars has been recognized by LEGO and we're now RLFM. And what that means for me is I'm the ambassador for Kiwi Modulars to LEGO. I'll get early access to press kits and also review units of some upcoming LEGO sets. So that way I can keep up the quality, make my content in advance, and as soon as the set gets announced, you'll hear about it here first. But I definitely couldn't have become an ambassador without you guys subscribing, liking, following. Honestly, can't thank you guys enough. So to celebrate, let's do a Q&A. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Huh, thanks Shy. Go subscribe to him. Will I get the LEGO Avengers Tower? Absolutely yes. Right now the Avengers Tower is my white whale set. It's #1 on my wish list. It is quite a tall building, so I'm not actually sure if it's gonna fit up there. Like my roof tapers a little bit, so I don't know if it's gonna be too tall or not, but I've been told it's around the same height as the Bugle, so fingers crossed. Did you ever hear the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I mean, let's be real. Who hasn't heard the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I heard he could save people from dying, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I got nothing else. Have I tried any illegal LEGO building techniques? One sec. So when I was building the up house, I bought a whole lot of pieces off Bricklink. When I went to build it, I couldn't find some of the plates that I needed, so that resulted in a bit of DIY action, and I had to cut a plate. Yeah, I wasn't too proud of myself for that one. And in the TikTok video, I wasn't even trying to hide it. I was like, I've done this. Let's see if people actually notice it. And yeah, people definitely noticed. And I got ripped to shreds for it. I'm sorry, okay? Don't arrest me. Honestly, it's on the inside anyway. This thing stays closed 100% of the time. You can't even see it. I don't care. Don't worry, up house. Your secret's safe with me. Do I have any other hobbies outside of LEGO and filming? No. LEGO and filming is all I do with my life. Help. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. Kinda. It is fair to say that building LEGO, making LEGO content, and also working in media definitely takes up most of my time. You know, I work full-time, 9 to 5, and on the weekend I do find myself building LEGO and finding time to make this content. But I do other things, you know, I like to go outside. I'm very much an extrovert, so I love to socialize and catch up with friends. I love going to local markets, watching movies. I love to swim, not in the ocean. That scares me. Things like that, you know, just to keep my brain sane. Best place in New Zealand to get retired LEGO sets. Oh, honestly, this one hurts. So in little old New Zealand, we don't have the luxury of bricks and minifigures and like every street having a retired LEGO store. I dream that one day we'll get something like that. There is a few online retired stores in New Zealand, but honestly, most of the time the sets are pretty overpriced. So I usually recommend going for independent sellers on Facebook Marketplace and Trade Me. Trade Me is like the New Zealand eBay. We don't use eBay here. How much is my LEGO collection worth? Whew, now that's a good question. So before I started making LEGO content, and actually before I bought my first modular building, I came across all of my old LEGO instruction manuals. This thing's heavier than it was before. Oh. If you remember the video where I went through my most valuable LEGO sets, you might remember the instruction manuals were in shoe boxes. You can tell I've upgraded now. But anyway, before I got back into LEGO, I saw a news article like, oh, your LEGO could be worth some money. So I found all the instructions. I went onto a site called Brick Economy and I tallied up the total of my sets. The current value, including everything on this shelf, all of my broken down sets from when I was a kid, some stuff that I have in my backlog, the total is around 15,000 US dollars, which is 26,000 New Zealand dollars. Oh, that's a house deposit right there. And to be fair, that is if all the sets were brand new, in box, sealed, never touched. Obviously, majority of my stuff is open, so I'm not sure what the used value is, but provided everything was brand new, then that's what it would be worth in today's currency. Not bad. Did I always want to do something with LEGO when I was a kid? No. But in saying that, LEGO is kind of involved with my current career path, so let me explain. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an actor, you know, win an Oscar, be in a Hollywood movie. But then I discovered cameras and realized I want to make the movies, not be in the movies. And gradually, over time, that turned into what I do today as a professional videographer. I mean, I grew up in the 2000s, so there was not a lot of LEGO content like there is today. In fact, there wasn't a lot of content in general. But I did watch a lot of LEGO animations. I remember specifically the Spider-Man 2 animation that was made. I'm not sure if it was fan-made or official LEGO, but I have fond memories of that one. And also some Lego animations from a creator, Michael Hickox. He's been making Lego animations since 2009, and it was around 2010 that I saw those and decided I'm gonna make my own. So some of my first videos were actually really bad stop motion Lego animations with these terrible voiceovers. Let me know if you guys want to see those, and maybe I'll do a reaction video. What does your Lego building live stream setup look like? Ooh, okay. Over to the desk. As of recording this video in July 2024, this is my current setup. I have a standing desk, which 99% of the time is used as a sitting desk. As far as the computer goes, we're using an M2 Mac Mini with 16 gigs of RAM. This thing is a powerhouse. I used to use a fully spec'd out 16-inch MacBook Pro, but that's about 5 years old now, and anytime I try to do something remotely related to video or live streaming, it just sounds like it's about to take off. So now I use the Mac Mini, which is not only extremely quiet, but a lot more powerful. I have a couple of these Godox panel lights. These are a lot cheaper than the Elgato ones, and they do basically the same thing. And they come with these wireless remotes, so I don't have to fiddle behind the light and it's pressed against the wall. I can just turn it off like that. I have my C70 set up in the corner as a face cam, the R6 as a top-down camera. That top-down camera is a little dodgy. I need to get a lighter lens so that it doesn't move around too much and almost fall down every time. As far as audio goes, we're using the Yeti X. We have a Dell 4K monitor, and one of my favorite things on the desk, a Stream Deck. I use this when I'm streaming to change between my top-down view and my face cam. It just helps the stream go a little more smoothly, and the buttons are cool just to play around with. Is Kiwi Modulars my first YouTube channel? No, it isn't. I briefly mentioned this in the last Q&A, but I used to make YouTube videos on another channel. But I didn't really have a focus. I love to do comedy skits, but I also dabbled in gaming and tag videos, because, you know, they were the rage back then. I think I even did a vlog once, and that's the only time I've ever vlogged. In 2019, I finally hit 1,000 subscribers on that channel, and then I just stopped uploading. I honestly think I just fell out of love with it at the time. I was working full time. I was also studying a little bit as well. And now I just use that channel to post my show reel and some professional work. But it is something that I enjoy doing. So Kiwi Modulars gave me a chance to basically start fresh. I started a new channel, focused on a niche. So that way, when people like you come to my channel and subscribe, you know what you're in for. Honestly, making these YouTube videos and content on other platforms too is a great way to break up my commercial world that I work in full time and do something more creative and fun for me. What are my goals with my Lego content? Well, the biggest goal I have was to become a Lego ambassador, and done that one. But honestly, the next thing on my list is just keep growing. I'm pretty happy with the path that Kiwi Modulars is on right now. We're growing every day, and as long as I keep making high quality content, then I think we'll be pretty sweet. In saying that, I do want to hit 100k subs so I can get a silver play button and get verified on YouTube, so subscribe. Well, thanks for asking me questions, guys. You can watch the last Q&A right here, or check out this video. It's pretty good. Thank you guys for your support. Much appreciated. Catch you in the next one.